What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's episode I got some special cars for you. As you are seeing on the screen right now, we are doing the Collier County Sheriff's Office. These are by Cruel, and they're hybrid cars, so they require their own car call and own car variation, which means they use a mixture of both ELS and non-ELS to make it work properly. The ped that I am using is by Maple. I will try to link that in the description as it is released. However, the cars are still in beta test, so I am beta testing those for Cruel, testing them out. I also have the 2016 Explorer in here. However, this episode we're going to be using the Taurus, and we'll see what happens with the Explorer in another episode or so. I am using the Wayland 295 siren. I know that they don't use that one. However, there's only like 2 good videos of them responding to stuff, and the sirens are so far apart that I don't think it really mattered. The siren that Cruel suggested and actually sent me was so quiet that you could barely hear the air horn in game, and when I tried to raise the volume of it, it actually distorted it so bad that it just sounded like somebody dying underwater. So we're not going to be using that. But with that said, we're going to be out here in the Vinewood Hills area. He said that Collier County, Florida does mostly the city stuff, and like Naples would be, I think he said Rockford Hills area, I think is what he said. So, but with that said, we're going to get started, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this.
Attention all units, we have security details requiring assistance in West Vinewood.
1637, you can show me in route. Alright, so we've got a security guard requesting assistance. We're going to go help him out.
Units respond code 2.
So that's to respond code 2. Okay. So that we shall do. You show me 23 on scene. Alright, so we're on scene here. We're gonna
all units, officers on scene.
Park right up here on the curb and see what's going on. Why are my guys so far away? I don't know. Oh, get off that. You guys didn't see that. Hey, how you guys doing? What's going on, guys? I'm Deputy Guards with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. What's going on? Hello, officer. We have a report. We have had a report about this individual. Okay. A fellow guest said that they were made to feel uncomfortable because of his behavior. His? Okay. We'd like you to investigate this, as the safety of our guests is paramount. Okay, no problem. Alright. Hey, how you doing? Oh, way too close. I'm Deputy Guards of Blaine County Sheriff's Office. What's going on today? They said you were acting funny. Okay. Well, ma'am, I'm not here to judge whether there's something funny about you or not. I'm just here to figure out, what's going on and, answer the call that I got. Okay, no problem. Do you have an ID or something on you that's got your name, date of birth, and all that on it? All right, Katie. Thank you for that. Just like you or him, I can check into a hotel if I want. That is absolutely correct. But, depending on what happened, they do have the right to, ask you to leave it is private property, so they don't have to allow anyone on their property, okay? But let's take this one step at a time and see what's going on, okay? Alright, just sit tight for me, okay? 1637 radio. Hey, 2729 on a Katie Chief. CHIEFF. Date of birth 4/23/57. License valid, no warrants. Okay.
Wow! Hold up!
All right, Katie, here's what I want to do. I'm going to ask you some more questions, okay? And we'll find out what's going on, okay? Because, you know, just, you know, we just want to make sure that everybody's safe, okay? So have you had anything to drink today? Let's do it. I hear you. I agree completely that it is way too expensive. Okay. Have you done any drugs recently? You're high right now? Okay. All right. Do you have anything illegal on your person? Do your job, find out myself. So you're giving me consent to search you? Okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and turn around, and I'll pat you down. Camera containing images taken of several private rooms. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. What I want to do is I want to turn around and put you in handcuffs right now. You're not under arrest right now. I'm just detaining you until we can figure out what's going on. Because, you know, all these pictures that you got of private rooms is a little odd. So we're just going to detain you until we can figure out what's going on, okay? Alright, so I'm going to ask you some more questions, okay? Alright, so if they don't want you here, that would be considered trespassing, okay? Are you aware that that would be trespassing? Well, if they don't want you here and you're still here, then yes, ma'am, you would be trespassing. So why don't you tell me what happened? Not really sure it happened all so fast? Okay. Alright, do you require any medical assistance? Is everything okay? Okay, no problem. Alright. Alright, so why don't you tell me the truth about what's going on with these pictures? Okay. Alright, alright, just wait right here and don't move for me, okay? Okay. And do me a favor and just go ahead and kneel down for me. Just sit down right there for me, okay? Alright, man.
Wait up!
Alright, so I'm not getting anything out of her. She did have a camera on her that had some pictures of private rooms, I'm assuming, which would be the rooms inside the hotel here. Tell me exactly what happened. Happened all so fast? Okay. Alright. You don't need any medical assistance, do you? For what? I mean, I can get you an ambulance, but I don't think you need one. Okay. Alright, just sit tight for me, alright? I don't know. I mean, without... Just sit tight. I'll tell you what. Why don't you... Her palms are sweating. Go ahead and stand up for me. Alright, we're going to walk out here to my car, and we're going to figure out what's going on. Alright, Katie? $1637 County. You go ahead and show me with one detained at this time. Alright, Katie, why don't we go ahead and stand right here for me, okay? Alright, Katie, I want to run a series of field sobriety tests on you, okay? Or an alcohol swab or something to that effect. How about that? You consent to a breathalyzer? Wait, oh, that's actually a question. Would you consent to a breathalyzer test? No, you don't? Okay. Alright, well, here's what happens, okay? Since you're trespassing and you don't want to consent to a breathalyzer test, I'm going to take you down to the station, okay? And you can do a hold there. You don't want to do that? Well, you don't really have a chance, okay? A choice for me. Yeah, well, I mean, you look like you need help, so I'm just trying to get you the best help. No, ma'am, I don't want to sign that. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's walk over here. And we're going to put you in the back of the car. And we're going to get you down to the station, and we'll figure everything out from there, okay? So go ahead and have a seat. Alright, well, she's being very not helpful, so. All right, man. We're gonna take her down and get her processed. She doesn't want to provide a breathalyzer. She looks like she may be under the influence of, alcohol or narcotics or something. We're also gonna take the camera down because it's got pictures. So, we'll be in contact with you and or the owner so that we can, figure out where those rooms are, what the pictures are, and go from there. Okay. Okay. Cool. Nope. You're good, man. Appreciate it.
All right, off you go.
So he's going to continue his rounds. We're going to take her down to the station, figure out what her big deal is. Actually, we're going to drop her off and let someone else figure out what her deal is, but that's all I got for now. So, alright, so I'll show you this real quick. The one thing that's cool about this car, since we've got a minute here, if you go into the vehicle options, vehicle mod menu, and go to the component menu, if you do number 12, let's start with that stupid radio. Number 10 actually turns off the back of the light bar. That's really awesome. And hit it again, it turns it back on. And if you go over to number 12, it'll actually turn off the front of the light bar. So if you're like on a traffic stop and you want to have the front of the light bar off, you could do that. That's really awesome. And then we could actually turn the whole light bar off if we wanted, so you could have all the rest of the lights going. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature, and I wanted to show that off real quick before I forgot. But since we're done with that, we are going to get her down to the station and see what happens. 1637 County. You can show me clear off this. I'll be 1065 to the station with one. 1637 County. You show me 23 at the station up here on Marlowe Drive. Alright, so we're at the station where we'll drop her off. Yeah, I gotta say, Cruel did an amazing job on these cars with the reflective liveries, the light pattern, the hybrid ELS, non-ELS thing, so that you can turn the front of the light bar off and stuff if you want. It's just a great job on that. I like that. Alright, so before we take her all the way in there, we're going to open up the computer real quick because we can, it says when you finished investigating, so we'll go to call details. Security guard at Manor Hotel states complaints have been made about a person guest. Investigated. Detained. Okay, so it doesn't really tell me anything. So we're going to search her name and hope it doesn't crash the game. And we're going to do an arrest report. Which, that should have been done over there, but we'll do it. Let's just do for trespassing for now. Just a simple trespassing charge. I'm not going to get her with nothing too bad. Anything else that they may find on her, they can do that when detectives investigate the camera that she has on her. So let's go up in here and drop her off. And we will pass her off. Alright, let's get back at it.
Attention Unit 1, Lincoln 16. We've got a 1099 on Milton Road.
1637 County.
Copy that. We're moving right now.
10-4, copy that.
Yeah, so we got an officer requesting assistance on a traffic stop, so we're gonna go help him out. We always try to help out officers that need assistance, because it can always go south pretty quick, so. Go help him out. It's 1637 County. Show me 23 on scene with that officer. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for coming along. No problem, man. I'll pull over this driver for the way they were driving. Okay. I'm suspicious they may be intoxicated by their failure to maintain lanes. Okay, no problem. Got a bad vibe, so I hope you don't mind backing me up. No, not at all, man. Do your thing. Yeah, I'll stand by. Could smell alcohol in the driver's breath. I don't have my breathalyzer with me, though. Could you breathalyze drive for you? Absolutely, man. Okay.
Mother of God.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Deputy Guards of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. The reason for the stop today is, I'm assuming this deputy's told you all that. I'm just here to do a portable breathalyzer on you, okay? All right, there's no problem with that at all. If I could get you for me to go ahead and blow into the end of this tube for me until you hear the beep. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. That is the wrong one. Alright. If you would, just go ahead and blow into this tube for me. There you go. Why my head is in the door, I don't know. Alright, man. Why don't you go ahead and do me a favor and step out of the car for me?
Wow! Hold up!
Okay.
Alright, ma'am. At this time, you're going to be placed under arrest, okay? You blew a 0.96.
You ain't never getting out of prison!
That's enough to go ahead and put you in custody, okay?
Dispatch, we are code 4. No further units required.
Alright. We're going to walk over here and put you in the back of this officer, this deputy's SUV, alright? Let's go ahead and stand right there for me. Alright, so we're going to have to deal with his siren for a few minutes because that's the way this game is. So we're going to search this real quick, see if there's anything in it. Bag of fertilizer across me, nothing of interest. Okay, so nothing of interest there. So we'll get it towed. Large flatbed. That's a big SUV, so we'll get a large flatbed.
Backup needed on Milton Road.
And then we're also going to call for a prisoner transport, and hopefully he'll be the one that takes it. 1637. We're going to need a transport and a tow truck.
Milton Road.
Tow truck is here, crashed into everything because they're idiots. I love these cars. He did a good job on them.
Ocean 1, we can get that.
And they have different traffic advisors in the FPIU. One goes back and forth, and I think the one goes right to left. These are both the same, but again, in the components menu, you can change it so it'll alternate back and forth. Really good job. I like the reflective liveries too.
Hey, Laneville! Move!
Alright, so they've got everything picked up. He's still got a siren going for some reason. Tow truck still hasn't figured out life, but we'll cross that bridge later. There we go. Wherever they went, so. Alright, so we're going to leave that to that. We're going to let them do their thing. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Get those reflective liveries. 1637 County. You can show me clear. I'll be code 4 10-8 available. Alright. Now we're going to go find something else to get into.
Attention all units. We've got in Vinewood Hills.
1637 ready to show me now. Alright, so we've got a person with a knife in the Vinewood Hills area, so we're going to head over there real quick. Now, these could go bad real quick if not careful, so. Do a little bit of dash cam. As we get a little closer, we'll turn the lights off just so we're not making anybody nervous. I think I went the wrong way, actually. You guys don't like the dash cam all the time, so I did go the wrong way. Let's go ahead and kill that. We don't need that. We'll see if we can't find this individual. We're gonna go ahead and turn the lights off as well as soon as we get to this intersection. We'll see if we can't find this individual, find out what's going on, and take care of business. 1637 County. Be advised, I got a female here with a knife. Hey, ma'am, it's the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Why don't you drop that knife for me?
Idiot.
Ma'am, why don't you drop that knife for me, ma'am, okay? I just need you to drop that knife for me. Please? Ma'am, can you please drop the knife for me? That's not what I wanted. That is not a good idea. Please drop that knife, ma'am. Please? Please drop the knife, ma'am. Please. Can we, let's just drop the knife, ma'am.
Stop! Police!
There you go. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Thank you. Thank you for that. Don't move. Just stay right there, okay? 1637. Be advised. I'm going to have one at gunpoint. She has dropped the knife.
You're under arrest, you piece of crap!
All right, 1637. We have 1015 in custody. What's going on today? What's going on today, ma'am? What happened? What's going on? Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do, ma'am. I'm asking you what happened. You know, why you're walking around and carrying a knife and stuff. You understand that? Okay, well, you just calm down for me. We'll figure this out. What's up with the knife? Like, why you carrying a knife around? That's a little strange. You don't know? Okay. There's so many questions in here that by the time you get through them all, you've ruined the roleplay aspect of it, to be quite honest with you. Alright, so what are you doing? Well, it is illegal to carry a fixed blade of longer than 6 inches. Okay, so that's kind of the reason. And we had reports of someone carrying a knife, you know, walking through, a neighborhood, so we wanted to stop and talk to you and see what's up. You know, it's not every day somebody with a knife just, goes wandering through neighborhoods. So, where are you coming from? Del Perro Plaza and Del Perro. You walked all the way from there to here? Okay. No, where are you headed to? No, hotel. You're walking? Okay. All right. Well, let's take you over here to the car. Let me get you put in the car for a minute. Right now, you are being detained. I'm not really sure I want to arrest her. I mean, yeah, she had a knife on her, but she didn't do anything. She immediately stopped. She immediately dropped the weapon. Go ahead and have a seat in the car for me. We're going to at least get the car out of the road. I don't know what I really want to do with her yet. I don't know that I want to take her to jail because she didn't... I mean, yeah, she's carrying a knife longer than 6 inches, but there was no crime committed beforehand. She didn't attack me. She didn't run at me. She didn't try to do anything with the knife. She literally dropped it the moment I told her to, for the most part, with LSPDFR. So, I think, really, I'm just going to call her a taxi and cut her loose. I mean, just get her to the hotel. Go ahead and step out for me. All right, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to cut you loose. I'm going to get you a taxi or an Uber, your choice, and we'll get you to that hotel down in Los Santos, okay? I don't want to take you to jail. I mean, you immediately complied. You dropped the knife. You got down. You didn't do, I mean, that could have went so many different ways, and you made all the right choices today, okay? So that I appreciate. So if you would, for me, just go ahead and turn around and take these handcuffs off of you.
Go on!
Damn.
Wait up!
All right. No, you're fine. You're fine. You want an Uber or a taxi? Well, Uber? Okay. We'll call you one. And we'll get you down to that hotel, okay? I don't want to make your night any worse than it might already be. There you go. Have a good night. And she gets hit by a car. She ran out into the road, so. Alright, so we're gonna forget that part about the car. So you guys let me know what you think about the call I made there. I mean, yeah, she's walking down the road with a knife longer than 6 inches. However, she dropped it immediately when I asked her to. When I rolled up on scene and asked her to drop the knife, she got down on her knees, she dropped the knife. No crime had been committed, you know, violently, other than she was walking through the neighborhood with a knife. There was no reports of crimes, just a call of a person with a knife, and she complied and everything. I probably should have got her ID and checked her though to make sure, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to make her life any harder than it already was, so we'll just leave that as that. So, but with that said, guys, I'm gonna end this video right here. You guys let me know what you think about everything. Let me know what you think about these cars. Leave a comment for Cruel. Let him know what you think, because I'm sure he's gonna watch this since he asked me to beta test these for him. So with that said, I'll show you guys the lights as we sign off. So that said, you guys are the best, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.